Thank you for tuning in. Listen, I want to talk to you real quick. It ain't gonna take me long. So I know, I know. Like just being real. I want you to own your journey. I want you to own your journey. I know, like right now, I got a lot of people shook up in their spirit. I do. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I got a lot of people shook up in their spirit because I wasn't supposed to make it out this storm. I was supposed to gave up long time ago, but I didn't. You know, I didn't give up. Wanna know why I didn't give up? Through God's grace and mercy. But let me tell you something. I'm supposed to explain something to you. So life is full of challenges. Sometimes it feels like the world is against you. Many people may doubt your ability or think you won't succeed. I know from personal experiences what it's like to have others expect you to fail. However, through God's grace and mercy, I made it rather than many believed it was possible. So I faced doubt, negativity, so therefore there were times when people didn't believe in me. Yeah, listen, plenty of times people didn't believe in me. They doubted my potential, thought I wouldn't be able to accomplish my goals, whether it was because of my background, my circumstances, or my past mistakes. Their words and actions sometimes made the road even harder. It can be tough to keep moving forward when others expect you to fail short. But you got to think about, and this what I think. And God gives his the toughest battles to his strongest warrior. You understand that? God gives his toughest battles to his strongest warriors. So the power of God's grace, what made the biggest difference in my life was God grace and mercy. Even when I felt weak and discouraged, I remember that God had a plan for me. His love gave me the strength to keep going. Even when things seemed impossible, grace means getting blessings when we don't deserve it. And mercy means being forgiven for our mistakes. Both have played a big role in my journey. So there was many obstacles on my path. When I tell you there was many obstacles on my path. Sometimes I felt like giving up, but my faith reminded me that I was never alone. Whenever I face challenges, Satan through his tactics, I prayed and asked for guidance so that doors would open, opportunities would appear, and I found the courage to keep trying. God's mercy gave me a fresh start whenever I stumbled, and His grace pushed me forward. So making it this far is not just a personal victory; it's a testimony. I'm gonna say it to you one more time. Making it this far is not just a personal victory. It's not. It's not to prove a point. It's a testimony. It shows that with God help, you can rise above what others expect of you. Whatever they expect of you, with God's help, huh, don't worry about what people think. My story is proof. My story is proof that people options. do not determine my destiny. Instead, it's faith, hard work, trusting God to help me succeed in whatever I do. So I don't let people define who I am. I don't let people define who I am. Maybe once upon a time in my life I did, but today, living in a world where it's so cruel, you can't let people define who you are. You got to know who you are. So I know, listen, I know many people didn't think I would make it this far. They didn't. They didn't. But through God, grace, and mercy, it kept me going. My journey has taught me to trust in God and never give up. No matter what others say, if you're facing doubt and negativity, remember that with God's help, anything is possible. Keep moving forward and let your life be a testimony of faith like me. So if this come across your For You page, this message was meant to find you somehow, some way. And if didn't nobody tell you today that they love you, just know that God loves you and so do I. So just remember, if God is love,